What's up, everyone? This is the AMZ Answers podcast, your week daily 10-minute blast of Amazon knowledge. This is episode number 17, Create Baller Photos in Photoshop. Yo, what's up, everybody? This is episode number 17, Create Baller Photos in Photoshop. I'm up here in the dog shack, dog loft. Photos that make bills. With me and Noah, we are up here at Photos That Make Bills. We're talking about Photoshop. Noah, what is a gripe that you have? A gripe that I have?
Yeah.
When my girlfriend is here during the weekends and I can't focus on work.
Yeah, man.
Even though I love her very much.
Yeah. It's not really a gripe again, but that's okay. I'll save you.
I have a gripe with you griping.
I'll save you.
I have a gripe with you griping on my
I
gripe.
had a poppy seed muffin today, and it did not have enough poppy seeds.
Yeah, yours are good. I'm not going to say that yours aren't.
The top
good.
of the muffin, I could put my finger down, and there would not be any poppy seeds on it.
I'm not a guy. I'm not a fluff guy. You know, I like to get right into it.
I'm just saying, you don't know what a gripe is.
I have a gripe about you griping about my gripes, and it's killing me.
Okay. Create baller photos in Photoshop. Let's tell the people a little bit about where we're coming from with this. What did we do before we did Photoshop that was kind of not really sustainable?
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone knows photos are obviously the most important thing about your listing. You need good photos in order to sell, in order to beat the competition. So we paid we actually went through two separate photographers that we found to pay them for photos. One of them, she does a great job. I think she did a really, really good job. But she's $800 for 7 photos. So if you're just starting off with Amazon,
She got to eat. She's got to eat.
Girls got to eat.
I mean, she got to pay the bills.
I get it. She's got to pay the bills. She's got to eat.
Respect.
If you're just starting off with Amazon, forking over $800 is a little bit brutal. Is a little bit brutal for you. So we tried another dude. Okay, this dude might be from a foreign land. He might just do kind of rendering stuff and doesn't actually take the photos, just as Photoshop stuff. He is $300, so that was a good price. Let's just say he took 3 months for 7 photos. I'm not exaggerating. Took 3 months. I had to keep pestering him, and they were horrible. It looked like he had done them in one day after 3 months. So we decided. What did we decide on?
We decided that this was a cost that we were going to try to cut out of our businesses, because as much fun as businesses are, they're really projects until you make money on them. So
that's what we say.
We designed the business to make money, so we cut out photos and we started doing them ourselves, which has been a good thing.
Yeah, so it's been a really good thing.
Actually, you had a photo business for a while.
Yeah, I still get hit up. So I had a photo business called Amazon Photo Guy, and I would literally just do photos for people. After my 7th client, I got really sick of doing it, and my Amazon business was doing really well, so I decided to stop doing it. But you can still find me at Amazon Photo Guy, and if you submit your form, I will not respond to you, but it will be funny.
If you're willing to pay 4 digits, there might be a conversation.
If you're willing to pay,
be a conversation.
It was what I realized though is that it is a ton of work, because I did it for clients then, and what I realized is that I couldn't get it. Basically, her charge of $800 is pretty correct.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Because of the amount of time it takes.
She spent a lot of time doing it.
Yeah. So anyway, how do people make photos? The reason that I wanted to go into this is because Photoshop has a free 30-day trial. Not only that, but it's only $10 a month for the version you need to do photos. So it's very, very cheap to actually get. You're getting the software that people master photographers get. It's very accessible. It's awesome. So a lot of people ask, how do I get a photo on a white background? Mm-hmm. Right? It's hard for me to describe it here, but you're going to want to download the free trial of Photoshop, look on YouTube, and there's about 1,000 videos of 1,000 different methods of how to do it. It'll take you 2 seconds. You get your main photo up. To really master Photoshop takes a little bit of time.
Yeah, I don't know if you need to master it though.
You don't need to master it. You can get the basics of it and do good photos. And if you have a fine camera.
BT dubs. This is something I didn't respect when I started, but now I respect. People just throw up the photos that their supplier has on Alibaba.
Oh, yeah. I have mad respect for that now.
I didn't, but now I respect that. So you could do that until you get your photos up if you want to launch right away, because you're worried about the market filling out.
Let me tell you, By the way, so you can take pictures. You can whatever camera you have lying around, your iPhone camera, whatever, you could take pretty good pictures and edit them with Photoshop. Everything you need to learn about Photoshop you can find on YouTube videos. If you watch 20 minutes of videos, you'll know how to do all 7 of your photos. Don't worry about doing your tech spec. That takes a little bit of skill and stuff. Just skip that for now. When you start your first product or whatever, or start any product, put the product up there with some photos. If the product is a good product, then invest in the money for photos. Don't shell $800 out before you even know if the thing is going to work.
Right, and we're saying if you're going to do this business long term, you should definitely take the photos yourself and use Photoshop yourself.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I've saved, let's see. I've saved probably like $6,000 doing the photos myself.
Yeah, it's not hard to see that it adds up pretty quickly.
Yeah, and the thing is that you have a lot more control. So the problem is if someone else is doing a photo, it's like, oh, I had to change the item a little bit. It's like, oh, I had to change the item a little bit, and now I need all the photos with this tiny little change. You got to write them for the change. It takes a ton of time. And they're like, okay, that'll be $150.
Yeah.
And you're like, great, well, I have to do it.
You can change them much quicker if you see something like you want to put in the little Amazon stamp with a little Amazon smiley face. You want to say it's 15 inches with Amazon smiley face stamp. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, you can do
that yourself.
You just have a lot more control, and you can really manipulate stuff at your whim. So it's great.
All right. What are some little tricks that you can do photoshopping yourself to increase your sales a lot?
Yeah, so I think a big one is batteries. If you include batteries on an item, then put a picture of the battery and put in letters in your main photo, batteries included. Now, some people might say, but writing on your main photo isn't allowed. Yeah, it's technically not allowed, but everyone does it.
Everyone does it. It's not allowed at all, but everyone does it.
But everyone does it. So you can either just not get sales, or you can just, bend the law.
You will get a ton more sales from our research. You will get. Sometimes it's even 2x sales.
You will get a ton more
if you have the Amazon smiley face, some sort of sticker with the amount of inches your product is, or like some differentiator in there.
Oh yeah, we're just talking about photo strategy now.
Yeah, we're just talking about little tricks you can do.
Yeah,
because it pops out so much.
Yeah, so your main photo is like 10 times more important than any other photo because it's the first one they see. It's how you get people to click on the link, right? So usually you want to show something in the photo, like a brand, like a big brand picture of like a dinosaur or something cool that's gonna grab their attention. We call it like, what do we have a name for it? Like the coolness factor or something.
Just making it fun.
Yeah, you want to make it fun. A lot of times, just the little Amazon arrow, the orange arrow. If you just put the orange arrow in your main photo, like underneath your item or stuff, for some reason, people think it's like really, really legit then, and it increases clicks by like 30%.
Well, yeah, I mean, like,
it's even just putting that little arrow in there.
You forget like normal people on Amazon. I mean, talk about your girlfriend who is just like, she's just looking for the thing that catches her eye basically, and does not have any red flags.
Yeah,
with Prime, right?
I gotta say that when I buy stuff, I'm the same way. I literally I scroll down the reviews. I like, maybe I look at them, and if they're okay, and I'm on the listing and there's no red flags, I buy it. I don't like really go into it. But in the main photo, you need to catch their attention so they click on it. It's the most important.
I think the easiest way to do that is with a sticker. You use other stickers too besides, what I mean by sticker is something in the main photo that's not about your product. So you can do it with the smiley face, the Amazon smiley face. You can do it with your brand. One of the things that Noah does is he creates this brand and he'll put a sticker on the main photo that's like to the side of the item with the brand on it.
Yeah, so it's kind of a little bit of a cheat. So one thing that it's tough. So one thing you can't do in your main photo is show something that isn't on the item, right? Because then people are gonna get the item and be like, what? So what you can do is that I have my suppliers sometimes just put like a sticker on the front of the packaging. It's a lot cheaper than printing actual packaging. And then I can this is really hard to explain. I can take a picture. I can have that sticker very well displayed on the main photo. So as far as let's take the tape measure for example, with Handyman or Tools for You branding, I would create like some kind of logo, and you can create this in Photoshop again of some dude with a hammer and stuff. And then I have the suppliers be like, put a sticker of this on the box, however big it is. When you show the box on your main photo, you can blow it up to like a huge size, even if it's not. And it's a very, very cheap way to differentiate your main photo. People are definitely confused, but some people definitely got it, and that's tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're confused, write us in the Facebook group, and I will better explain myself over the literal. Rather than the verbal.
Yeah.
The lititu.
I think it's a really good thing to put in your photos.
Okay, 30 seconds. I just want to say that usually photos will go like this. First is the main photo. Mm-hmm. The second and third are lifestyle photos where you want someone in them smiling. Okay? The fourth photo is a technical spec, which is a technical specification of your product. Don't worry about that if you're just starting on Photoshop. 5 and 6 are item photos, and 7 is another lifestyle. So 3 lifestyle, 2 item photos, 1 technical spec, and 1 main photo. If I got that wrong, I'm doing it, if that doesn't add up to 7, math's not my thing, really.
No, that's pretty good. And just remember, if you're testing out an item or you don't have the budget for photos right now, or you just don't want to worry about it, there is nothing really wrong to start off with copying the pictures on Alibaba and importing them to Amazon.
Nothing
Didn't
wrong.
hear that here.
Nothing wrong with it at all. All right,
All right, guys. If you want to find us, go to amzanswers.com. Go to the website. If you want to write us on Facebook, go to the AMZ Answers Podcast Mastermind Community Facebook group and drop us a line. Get in touch with us, guys, and we will see you next time.
Awesome. Bye.